Hello, I welcome you to Media One YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at WAEC 2022 question number 8, which happens to be a quadratic table. Copy and complete the table for the relation here. All that is a copy and complete. So you're not going to show work. So we are going to use this quadratic equation. You have your calculator, use it so that you can be speed out. So we are plugging in the points. So the first one that we are going to plug in for x is negative 1.5. We are using the equation here. But let me write it as 2. It's multiplying negative 1.5. Close it. Minus, you open it, another negative. Go in place of that x, you're putting the negative 1.5. And it's a square. So you square it. And then you go to equals. And then change it to decimal. So here tells you that it's supposed to be negative 5.25. But look at what they did. They left their answer in one decimal place. So that means we have to leave our answer in one decimal place, which is going to stop at 2. We look behind, it's 5. So we add 1 to it. So it's going to be negative 5.3 that we are going to write over here. So let's go ahead and do all the calculation, and then after that we come finish it. Okay, so you have it here. You have a calculator that you're using. You don't need to type it again. All that you have to do is go back. Now we're supposed to plug in negative 0.5. So all that you have to do, come here. Let's delete this and type negative 0.5, and here, come here too. You delete 0, negative 0.5, and then equal, turn it to decimal. So this is going to be negative 1.3. You run it to one decimal place. Now we move on to 0.5. So you pick it back here again. All that you have to do is just delete the negative so that you get your 0.5. Delete it. Boom. Let's turn it to that. 0.75. We're supposed to run it to the one decimal place, so it's going to be 0.8. So here will be 0.8. Then 3. Here, delete everything and put 3 here. So 3. And put 3 equal. And it's going to give you negative 3. And then 4. Just come back here. Delete. Replace it with 4. And you get negative 8. So now you have able to complete the table for your 3 good points. So let's go ahead and complete the table. So the table has been completed. Few minutes, you're done with the table with the help of the calculator, and you get your points, which is B3. Now I say using the scale of 2 centimeters to 1 unit on both axes, we're supposed to graph y is equals to 2x minus x squared, and this have to be, it gave us the x axis, but the y axis we have to figure it out. So looking at the table, we have to be able to figure it out. It's running from 1 to negative 8. Right now we are in the graph. Make sure you draw your x axis and the y axis. So every 2 big box is going to be the 2 centimeter, and it have to be just a unit. So on the x-axis here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. They say 4, but you can go like 5 here. And on the negative side, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Let's say we stop at negative 3. It helps you to know where you're supposed to be. But the y wasn't given. But looking at here, we know that it's from 1 to negative 8. So here, 1 and 2 is enough. But we need to get a lot of negatives up to negative 8. So here, negative 1, 2, negative 4. And then enough, negative 8. Okay, so we have able to create our axis, and that is going to be 2 points for creating the axis. Now we're going to plot the points. As you're plotting the points, there's a decimals in it. So within 2 centimeters, there is 10 boxes. So each box is 0.1. So that make it easy peasy for you. So we are plotting the first point, negative 2, negative 8. So negative 2 on the x-axis, and then negative 8 is here. So you make a dot over here. You move on to negative 1.5 to negative 5.5. So 1.5 is in between negative 2 and negative 1. And then 5 here, and you count 3 boxes, and that's going to be right there. You make a dot. You move on to the next, negative 1, negative 3. So negative 1, negative 3, Yeah, negative 0.5 and negative 1.5. So in between 0, make sure you have the origin 0 here. In between 0 and negative 1 is going to be negative 0.5, and then negative 1, you count 3 more. Is here 0, 0, which is here on the origin, and then so 0.5, and then you have to go 0.8. So you count 8 boxes. So after 1, 1, 2, 3, right there, and then 1, 1, which is here. That's the turning point. That's where it's turning around. You could see that. And then you come to 1.5 and 0.8. So 1.5 and 0.8 is going to be right here in the middle here. We move on to 2 and 0. So right here. And then 2.5. So in between 2 and 3, 2.5, and then negative 1.3. We count 3, 1, 2, 3, right there in the same line with that. And then 3. So 3 and negative 3. Right here, 3.5 and negative 5.3 right here. You put it over there. And then lastly, 4 and negative 8 right. Great. So you have able to create all your points. Now you're going to use a freehand and then join them together to form a very nice parabola. Awesome. So you get nice one right there. Okay, so we have able to graph the points. Now we have to go and answer the questions. The maximum point is right here under the turning point, which happens to be 1 and 1. So 1 and 1. This will give you a bonus point of 1. The line of symmetry, which is going to be right here. So you have to draw a line. So we can draw a line very nicely. And this is crossing the x-axis at 1. So here x is equals to 1. This also give you a bonus point. And then find the range of the x. We have domain and a range. You might think that they are looking for the range, and the range normally supposed to be the y, but here look at what they said over here. So be careful. Where y is greater than or equals to 0. So this is the y side here. So all the way here. It's looking at this little distance here, the range for it, which happens to be 0 and 2. All right. So here you say that x is set that you put x here, you put your 0 and you put your 2, and it's supposed to be less than or equals to 2, and then it's supposed to be greater than or equals to 0, and you're done. Holla. And they will give you A1. And all the total points will be 12 good points for you. Thank you very much for sticking with me all the way to the end. Now, please go ahead, subscribe, share with your friends. This is a way for you to pass your WASSCE easily. We give you all the technological, the fastest and the easy way to get it done. Peace out.